Said I got my back to the wall. 90 grand for the watch, bowling. They say I'm local from the jump, cause I ride around town with explosives in my trunk, fully loaded. Anyway, man, just got out of work, like I said previously on the previous episode. Yeah, I just got out of work. You know, regular, regular. They ain't no competitors hating cause we got ahead of them. Feel me? My job site is supposed to be having a raise and everything else like that. Um, Usually when that happens, I'm supposed to. I usually get a raise, usually, but I could see that they already juked me out of this one right here. I have to read all the papers just to see where I stand with that. But it's cool. Everywhere that I go, for some strange reason, the building get a raise. So it's like I am a blessing upon my associates without even them knowing. I swear, every building I go to, man, everybody in the building gets a raise. Like, cause when I got here, a lot of people was complaining. I'm like, damn, y'all, that's all y'all make. I was like, yo, y'all can fight that, man. California's too big for y'all to be paying like that. Y'all should fight that. That's the same thing with New York, New Jersey, now California. It seems like everywhere I go, man, it's crazy. It's like I blame the blessings, but it's like I take a loss. You feel me? Shit is crazy. These niggas about to make some nice money. Something I've been making for a very long time. I can't even lie. So I'm not mad if the rules don't apply to me, but I'll be mad if they cheated me out. You feel me? But if the rule don't apply to me, I don't mind, because I've been making that kind of money. It's been a long time anyway. I've been making that kind of money. Feel me? So it is what it is. And I save. It's not like I spend all my money. I usually save a lot. I save 50% of my paycheck. Feel me? If it's not child support, I'm putting some money in my, save 401k. Whatever I can put in there, I put it in there. So I'm telling y'all, man, I'm always a blessing, man. Every time I come around, niggas get money. People be doing shit they ain't never did before. I got people getting money, getting raises every state, man. Even when I go into that building temporarily, I'm blessing the place. And I've been to a few buildings in New Jersey. Y'all know about the New York story. As soon as I got there, everybody started making money. Now I'm here. It's less than a year already. They're making a lot of money. They're about to make their money. Well, they started making the money already. Let me go sit right here. Block myself from view. Woo! Vibration. Anyway, so yeah, that's the story of the day, man. I'm kind of like, I'm always happy when that happens, of course, because I'm always a blessing upon people. It's not like it's deja vu every time. It's just deja vu. This is like the one. Well, how many times that happened? Shit, nigga, that happened 4 times. Cause it happened in New York twice. My first year in New York, it happened. Then I was transferred to New Jersey, it happened. Then I came back to New York on another location, it happened. Now I'm in California, it happened again. That is 4 times. Everywhere I've been. You feel me? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know what that means for me though. Why is it everybody always get blessed off me, but I feel like I'm being treated bad? You feel me? That's what it feels like. It's like I'm happy, and at the same time, I'm in a state of confusion. This is an open and honest dialogue. Dialogue. Me not lie. Tell nothing but the truth. So help me God. So it feels like, I'm always happy to see my fellow associates making some kind of money. Because one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. When you start paying people a certain kind of money that they earn, of course, there's a difference. I'll explain it. I got time. When you start giving people the money that they've earned, they behave and act in their behavior improves. You feel me? Their manner improves. They carry themselves a certain way. because it's a lot. It's a lot more money that they used to make. So now they get to let it pass. And I'm talking from experience, from me being in 4 different buildings and seeing the attitude change. You see, when the pay increase like that than what they used to make, I prophesize something that I've already seen before. You get to see the dressing change, the quality of their lifestyle change, the clothing change, their attitude change. They get to carry themselves with a little more respect. When I say a little more respect, I don't mean like somebody holding the door for you and everything else like that. But it's more like bouginess a little bit. Like there's a little more swag in a step type shit. Cause they're starting to make a little bit of money. That's when they earned it. You feel me? On the other hand, when they haven't earned it and they just give it to them, those people never get to appreciate what they've earned. And those people usually don't hold on to that kind of money for too long. They're the ones that end up losing their job a little faster because they take for granted what they've earned. But once you've earned it, you get to you get to appreciate what you have, and you work that much harder for it. That's the difference I've seen between 4 different places that I've been at now. You feel me? So I already see the kind of attitude that's about to come in. I already see the quality of life that's about to come in. I already know that once they increase the pay like that, it is good for all the businesses that's around my job, my building itself, because people tend to buy more and they tend to order more because there's a lot more money coming in. Trust me, man. Even if they don't want to do it because I said something, they're going to do it because it's inevitable. You feel me? I tell you, I ain't lied to you now. You feel me? Business around the area increases because you paying your associate more, so people get to order more. Plus, if California is not that big, so in New York City and New Jersey, I realized that businesses around the area also get intimidated, and they also raise their money because they'll be losing money to the company that is paying more, because everybody else is going to want to come to that company to get paid more. You feel me? So other businesses will tend to increase their pay just to match up the differences. So it actually benefits everybody as a whole. So, and that all occurred from one man. I ain't trying to brag, but it just that's 4 different locations, my nigga. You feel me? Every time I come to a location, I tend to be the one getting paid more than the other area. Then I be like, damn, that's not good. And I just was having a conversation with an associate, not at this location, at another location, and I'm like, yeah, I should get paid more. I'm like, y'all should fight for that. Y'all should fight for that. You know you can fight for that, right? Then next thing I know, bomb. A letter went out. Hey, you guys are about to get a pay increase for your site, da da da. And I'm like, that's crazy. You feel me? But I've always been making this kind of money because I've been with the company for so long, and every building that I've been to, I happen to be blessed because when I get there, the pay increases, so mine's automatically increase. But when I came here, I don't know. This place is like they break all the rules. I'm not sure, but I'm not bitter or nothing like that. It's like I like to earn my money. Feel me? It's a good feeling to it. Like I've done it too many times to be bitter about it, and I've been there for so long. I'm grateful to see other people levitate because it make it easier on me as a person. Because when your attitude change and you start carrying yourself with a little bit of respect, you wouldn't be that much jealous about the next person. You feel me? So it's better for me in the long run, honestly. Although I'm probably fucking it up right now just telling it. Yo. So that's a good thing about the day today. That was just my day in total. Just hearing that, it's like deja vu, and I'm like, damn, I'm like back in time again for like the 4th time again. I'm like, why I keep living these deja vu moments? You feel me? I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? But it's all good, man. It benefits everybody else, so it kind of like it's good. It's good to see. So it is good. Trust me, it's good. I just hope although the behavior people carry themselves in other ways, there's other ways that people also act more filthy too. For real, for real. As the money combines, once there's more money coming in, it also changes the sexuality of the individual. That's the dark side of it. The good side is that people get to respect themselves a little more. When I say respect themselves a little more, I was talking about the material things and everything else like that. But people are more reckless in how they carry themselves too. You feel me? That's just I think that's just grown up shit. They just gotta learn how to carry themselves more. You feel me? Just know how to carry yourself more. That's all. Cause the reason why I said what I said, cause one thing I realized is that when the money increases, right? People tend to go out more. Like I said, they buy food and everything else, but they also get to go out more. That also involves grouping with people at the job. They group, they go out more. Me, people get together and they feel good about themselves because they're making money. It's like, I'm going out with somebody that I know that makes a little bit, makes money. So that means the increase of alcohol taken, California weed, maybe weed and everything else like that. So that also plays into the equation of a lot of things too. So that's why I said the dark side of it. It's just, I don't know how this place seems to have a good spirit overall, honestly. Because I came from the city. I came from New York City, you know what I mean? There's nothing like New York City. When I tell people there's nothing like New York City, I'm telling you there's nothing like New York City. I don't know how bad can bad get apart from New York City when it comes to this place. There's a good spirit around here. Even though when they act bad, their bad is not as bad as New York City. Some of their bad be good. You feel me? I'm not saying they're not bad because there's always bad. You can always see evil at its evilest point. But I feel like if somebody call you good, that's not an insult. That's actually something you ought to cherish, especially where I came from. You feel me? But anyway, it's like two different languages you speaking. When I'm speaking, they speaking this shit. So it's like individuals that don't understand that shit would take it offensive. You feel me? That is what it is. There's good things coming up as I see. There's also the individual and how they conduct themselves. That's all. Just act like you've been there before. Act like you've been doing it before. Act like the way I do it. Feel me? Act broke sometimes. Act like this is nothing new to you. You feel me? Once you start, cause it's like once you've been used to getting money, nothing really excites you like that no more. It's like, yeah, it's just money. It's like how you move. It's how you conduct yourself around the money is what excites you. You feel me? That's why I say act like you've been there before. Cause when people are introduced to something new, 9 out of 10 times they tend to destroy themselves. You see when people, especially the lottery, you see it for yourself. When people get a lot of money, lottery, I think 80% of people who win the lottery always go back to being broke. That tells you that they've never been used to getting that kind of money. So once they get it, they're more likely to destroy themselves through something that they never gotten before because nobody has ever walked or coached them. Even the NFL or the NBA, when these people make a lot of money, most of the time back in the days, maybe still now, most of the NFL players and NBA players, if you're not a superstar, you make that amount of money, you tend to destroy yourself because when you stop playing the league, it's like they don't have other business deals that's lined up. There's only a few and in between. Nowadays, they're doing way more better because of the mistakes that the veterans have done in the past. But usually when you see somebody who, they be like, what happened to this person before and after? They made people made money out of that before and after shit. Celebrities before and after. It's usually people that play sports. You feel me? Because once you come from a place where you haven't been making that kind of money, and you be sustaining yourself, making a little, you had a little bit, but you was making a lot out of a little bit. Then out of nowhere, somebody gave you a bunch of money. That shit would destroy you because you don't know how to handle it. And that's just a fact. I was just the kind of person that I never went out enough anyway. I always stayed in the house a lot of times. So when I started making that kind of money, it was like I wasn't spending it anyway because I was always home. You feel me? I didn't barely went out with my bitches. My bitches came home to see me. But I know now not to do such a things. You feel me? But this is just a few lessons I've learned I had to share. That's all. Sometimes people think sharing is just giving money and everything else. Sharing is sharing your experience so people who are wise can actually take from your experience without having to go through it. You feel me? That's all. That's just my story about that. But that's just my day in itself. You feel me? I just feel like that's what happened today, and the day is still young. I got out early today. I just left. I put in my vacation time to leave early today. I put it in when did I put it in? I put it in the beginning of the week. So that was like on a Monday. All you need 24 hours. So, once I left early, people started They thought I left early for other reasons, but I'm like, nah, I'm just leaving early. I just didn't feel like staying. I might stay tomorrow too. I might stay. But I just left early. I've been working hard all week. I've been working hard since last week. Hard. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, nigga, I've been working hard all week. Fuck. Tomorrow's my last day. So I know they complaining, they blaming me for not staying the whole time. I'm like, nigga, I work hard, my nigga. I never take a day off. It's a nice Toyota. Yeah, I never took a day off. When I say I never took a day off, I mean when I come to work, I come to work. And me working hard cannot be compared to others. I'm not speaking highly of myself, but I am speaking highly of myself. You see, when I'm working, people are trying to stop me from working. They're so jealous of me. It's like for you to compare yourself to me, you have to endure what I have endured. That's the only way you can compare yourself to me. You gotta take the beating, you gotta take the hate, you gotta take the consistent derailing of trying to stop you from working. You gotta take the punching and the kicking and everything else in between. Can you handle that? You can't handle that. So don't compare yourself to me to make it seem like you're working as hard as me. Like some people are delusional. I don't know how dare you compare yourself to me, nigga? Fuck. Like these niggas is crazy. Yo. Oh, that's not it? I was like, how dare you, nigga? How dare you compare yourself to me? You can't compare yourself to me. I'm not speaking highly of myself, but damn, nigga, look at what I endure. Like, look at what I encounter on a daily basis. Like, these people are selfish in their approach. They're delusional in their conclusion. I'm like, come on, man. You can't compare yourself to me. How? This is not even narcissistic. I'm sorry. But the evidence speaks for itself. It speaks for itself, my G. Look at what I encounter. I can't even go to a store without them knowing 2 hours in advance that I'm gonna come over there. Like, come on, man. How can you even... I wouldn't even want to battle against me. Because I'm like, nah. It's not even a fair scale. It's too overwhelmingly favorable on the other side. What kind of insecurities do you have to compete with me? This is what goes on in my mind. I'd be like, what kind of insecurity does an individual or people or group of individuals have to compete with me? When you know that man, it's like, it's overwhelming. Like, come on, man. Like, I'd be like, yo, these niggas is so insecure. Sometimes I just look at them, I'd be like, yo, these people are crazy. Like, this is pure demonic. It's like they really be trying to compete with me. I'm like, come on, man. I wouldn't even compete with me, nigga. It's like even when you win, you're losing. And even when I win, I'm losing too. Because it took so much out of me just to win. It's like, was it worth it? You feel me? And even when you win, it's like, was it worth it for you to win against such somebody who is so overwhelmingly outnumbered, out-resourced? Come on, man. Out everything. Like, you feel me? It's not even worth even you even... Come on, man. Stop it, y'all. It's embarrassing already. This is what I be talking about with these niggas. They are unfair in their approach. They're unfair in the way they analyze things. The processor in their mind is not working. They disregard so much. How can you disregard something? It's like disregarding the moon. It's like disregarding the sun. It's like I wouldn't even say disregard. It seems like they forgot about it. Like that shit don't exist. It's like a big ass mountain that's in my background. Well, not even, well, in my background and the one that I'm viewing right now. It's like you totally disregarding that. It's like, come on, man. Don't you see what that man is going through? Come on, yo. Niggas see it's unfair. They see it. They like, this shit is crazy. They know. They acknowledge it in silence. But those who compete against me make it seem as if it doesn't even exist at all. It's like they totally wipe that side off. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, my G? Come on, man. The best you can do is acknowledge this shit in silence. But the way you behaving publicly is as if you forgot what you acknowledge in silence. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, right now I'm about to get on a bus. You know how much competition is against me just about to take these bus? I got two waiting right now, waiting on the bus. Then I'm about to take a bus. We don't even know how many is on that bus itself. It's like come on, man. How you compete with me? Like, like niggas is crazy. That's my bus coming. Like, you feel me? I got two right now waiting on the bus right now. They're not waiting just to, like, it's unfair. The skill is unfair. It's unfair. It's unfair. Like, you feel me? So it's like, why do people even compete with me? Feel me? I got one who always take the bus in there. Like, you feel me? Street team. This is what we encounter.
Oh, it's so warm here.
Before, bro, gotta sit back here. I'll holler at y'all.